With Democrats in control of Congress, critics say Biden's executive orders are unnecessary. So how far to the left will Biden's administration push this country? Joining us now, Martha MacCallum, anchor of The Story. Martha, great to have you on set.
Great to be with you.
For the
Congratulations on the first day. I think the show's going really well so far.
So far, so good, right? Good to have you here. So I want to put this headline from the LA Times up on the screen. Make America California again, the headline asks. It also answers it. That's Biden's plan. Here's a direct quote from that piece, Martha. There is no place the incoming administration is leaning on more heavily for inspiration in setting a progressive policy agenda. It goes on to say, Martha, California's influence will be felt in how Americans power their homes and cars, and even how they save for retirement. So just how far left will Joe Biden be pushed?
I think it's very interesting, Sandra, because this is the first time that you have a Democrat from California in the White House as the vice president. You also have Janet Yellen, a Californian at the Fed. Yep. You have Javier Becerra, also in the mix from California, of course, as well. He's at HHS. So, you know, when you look at this very California-minded administration coming in, you think about California, think about, you know, also you have to be honest about some of the reasons that people have left California, and that's increasing taxes, increasing regulation. So while we hear a lot about climate change and racial equality and those issues being in the forefront of the Biden administration, I think you got to go to the purse strings first, and you got to look at the fact that taxes, given everything that they have said already on the campaign trail, will go up, regulations will go up, and that's why you see a lot of people from California who have, you know, hightailed it for places like Texas and Tennessee, and we'll see how it goes over with Americans if they want America to be California again.
It's such
I'm
a good
not so
point.
sure they do.
Well, the piece goes to point out that you're still looking at a surging COVID infection rate there, safety net frayed by the pandemic's toll, crushing housing costs and wildfires that are fueling that exodus. So if you're going to use that as the plan to tear to push the envelope or tear it open, as one of the California officials put it.
Just on COVID, to interject for a moment. I mean, look at how they've handled COVID. The whole state was locked down. The school systems were locked down 100% across the board, with the exception of some private schools and a few small communities. No sports were played in California during the course of this entire thing. And now they find themselves deep in a second wave. So you got to ask yourself if what they did on Plan A worked. Doesn't look like it.
For that very reason, Lindsey Graham made this prediction on Sunday Morning Features over the weekend. Watch.
If they do what they're talking about doing, Republicans will come roaring back in 2022. We'll take back the House, we'll take back the Senate, and just in a few months, President Trump's will be looked at far differently than he is today.
And you are starting to hear more of that come from Republicans if Biden does or implements a lot of these policies he says he may.
Yeah, that could be. I think the first hurdle for Republicans is going to be figuring out who they are. Are they Trump Republicans, or are they post-Trump Republicans? And there's going to be a lot of infighting. I think the biggest thing to watch going forward here are these 2022 races, even 2021 races for governor across the country. You're going to see, I think, in many cases, an effort on President Trump and his supporters to primary some of these people, to knock out some of these governors or members of the House or Senate who did not side with the president in the recent turmoil. This is going to be the story to watch going forward, I think, in a huge way.
Martha, at 2:59:59, I'm going to have the pleasure and honor of handing the baton off to you at 3
We also
o'clock.
feel like we're living in a different time zone. Like, wait, 5 o'clock is 12 o'clock? And what time, how do we make sure we are where we're supposed to be?
Exactly. The story moves to 3 p.m. We're all really looking forward to watching that, Martha.
Great to be with you.
It's a great show, and we'll be watching. Thank you.